Hi, I'm Heidi Borchers. Did you know if you take a slice of white bread and a tablespoon of Aleene's tacky glue that you get the coolest clay? By making and using this clay, using the Aleene's original tacky glue and bread, you can make really cool tiles. And today I've put it together in a frame making a mosaic. I've added even some little glass pieces to make a really cool mosaic. So let me show you how I did it. The first thing you want to do is you want to remove the crust from the bread and tear the bread into little pieces. You're going to add a tablespoon of the Aleene's original tacky glue, and a little bit of paint. And I'm using the white today. And we're going to use a little tiny bit of cold cream. And that just softens it. You're going to mix it around and mix it around until it all gets into a ball, and then you're going to take it in your hands and finish the mixing. When your glue dough is completely mixed, it's going to look like this, and it takes about 5 or 10 minutes to get it to this, and your hands will be completely clean afterwards. Always keep it in a plastic bag because it is an air drying clay. So I'm going to use a big piece because I want to make some tiles. So first of all, just kind of spread it out. Put some powder on my wax paper. And I have some craft sticks over here so that I have my thickness is the same for each piece that I do. Put some the powder onto like a PVC pipe, or you could do a jar, and you just roll it. Now the fun begins. All kinds of really cool rubber stamps you can use, but be sure you pick ones that have a deeper indentation. Let's use this one today. And you're going to again dust your rubber stamp with the powder, tap it off, and then you're ready. When the stamp is still on the clay, I like to take a knife and just cut the size of my rubber stamp. That gives me a nice idea of what size I'm going to use for my tiles. And notice I put a little bit of powder on my knife. And that one is ready to dry. You can also, when it's done like this, you can cut it to trim it. Or when it's completely dry, you can cut it to trim it. Now this is going to take overnight to dry, and it does have a little bit of shrinkage. Now the coloring fun begins. You can use chalks. This particular chalk you can find in your scrapbooking department. Mine has been traveling, so it's kind of chunky, but it works perfectly. And these pastel chalks you can find in the art department. Either one of them work cool. I'm using a stencil brush, and I've kind of chopped it off, and I like this brush because it's hard. So when you go to put color in, you're going to scrub your brush onto the chalk, and then you're going to scrub it onto your dried piece of the glue clay. And always wipe your brush off before you go into another color, and scrubbing it into the chalk. And see how I just scrub it in. And then when it's completely done, you just blow off the excess dust. Now I finished the pieces using the Aleene's sealer finish, the matte finish. Just simply glue on the clay pieces and any other embellishments with the original Aleene's tacky glue, which is available at Michael's. Mosaicing with bread and glue is terrifically tacky and creatively cool.